So quickly I'll be defining what a pip is. The full meaning of a pip. The full meaning of a pip is points in price. The full meaning is points in price. Points in price. So that is the full meaning of a pips. So when we are saying that for the definition of a pips, if you want to define a pips, it can be defined as a measure of the change in the exchange rate of a currency. So let me just write it down. So now we have known what a pip is. It can be defined as a measure of the change. So the measure means the difference, because what we they do for forex, everything we they do for forex now pips we they use calculate. The money where we they get now pips, the money where we they lose now pips we they lose. You understand? Now pips we they calculate. So now let's see how to calculate a pip. So what we should be looking at, we have known what is a pips, then we should be looking at now how to calculate a pips. How to calculate a pips. How to calculate a pips. Let's say how to calculate a pips, but first, okay, sorry, I forgot to say something. So a pip, the main point here is a pip is the fourth decimal place in a currency pair. Decimal place in a currency pair. The fourth decimal place in a currency pair. Except pairs with JPY. I just have to shift this. Except pairs with JPY. So the fourth place in any given number, any price where market day, the fourth number there and the pip value of that market. So you understand. So let's look at the example. This is where we have to listen carefully. Understand? Let's look at the example of. Sorry, this is not. Let's look at the example. Example. Let's use Euro USD as an example. Let's say Euro USD increased. Let's say increased, like say Euro USD moved up. So we want to know how much, and we enter the market. We want to know how much from our entry to our exit point. So let's say Euro USD moved from which number will I use now? I need a simplified number. Okay, let me use 1.350. Let me use 1.350. This is the current price. We want to know to 1.3505. So we want to know how much Euro USD moved. How much Euro USD moved from this price now. From this price to this price. Understand? And remember we said it is what? The fourth point The fourth point is the what? The pip of the market. So simple, since we are trying to find out how much this thing moved from here, what we should just do is 3500 minus 3505. So it shouldn't be a big deal. Just minus it. When you minus your entry, assuming this is your entry and this is your take profit, minus this your entry from your take profit, it will give you a number. That number is your pip. So from the difference between those two numbers is your pip. So we are trying to find the difference between these two numbers, the entry and the exit, which is our take profit. The price moved from 1.3500 to 1.3505. So the difference should be, our answer should be, reduce this to something significant. Our answer should be equals to 5. So the pip difference is 5. If you do the calculation,